Hello and welcome back. It's another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping. We are here in Long Beach, California, doing a follow-up video from Kurapia spot weed spraying I did about a week or so ago. Just want to show you the results and kind of like the next step and what I'm going to do and help to revive this Kurapia to its healthy state. These particular weeds that we sprayed out, I sprayed it with our horticultural grade vinegar, and you can see I got some areas that are really a good burn. Some green is still there, but a lot of the growth was burned out, so we was able to isolate it and at least damage it to get it underway to kill it. There's a couple areas that I didn't spray that much, so it didn't really get a really deep, thorough kill from the standpoint of killing it all. And fortunately, this particular weed is the root is not that deep. It's not really root invasive and all over the place. As you can see here in the Kurapia, there's some areas that are burned out pretty good. We have a gopher screen down here because we had gopher challenges here where this job is located, close to the Los Angeles River. It's a lot of open field area. But as you can see here, we got some areas that are burned pretty good. And I come through and just kind of pull that dead stuff out of there like that. See, like this one right here, this big patch right here, just kind of isolate it out. Pull it out by the root like that. Fortunately, like I say, it's not really deeply rooted. Some plants we may have, some weeds you may have a really deep rooting problem, so it may be an issue. You might have to come back in and spray again, but you're not going to get a really deep root kill with the vinegar. You're going to get more of a top burn and hopefully be able to scorch the hell out of it and get rid of it that way. There's some weeds like these broad weeds. You see how that easy that was just to come up and get rid of it. But you have some weeds that are pretty determined to survive, so you may have to come back and spray them a couple times. Eventually the Kurapia will grow back in, as you see here. We're going to treat it with some products, some Economical C Extra to help get the rooting going and to give us some energy and some humectant and some nutrition. And this Kurapia should be able to grow back pretty well. These bare areas will basically fill in. As you see what's happening right here, it's filling in. The tendrils are running out and they're going to fill in those areas. So that's the next step. When we do the spot spraying, just come through and kind of like clear out the area so the Kurapia can get in here and root up. Pull out any dead stuff that's looks like it's a palm branch. Have to get rid of that. Get rid of any weeds that are dead and dried up, and give this Kurapia an opportunity to take a foothold and fill in and be full and thick like what you see here. It's in bloom, it's nice and full and thick. That's what we want consistently all the way across this backyard area. This is a bad area right here, but we're going to keep note of that and keep track, show you how prolific the Kurapia is. It's going to come back and fill all this area in here. And we decided to let the Kurapia go over and grow over to the planter bed area. It'll basically root up in this decomposed granite, and we'll have this ground cover that goes all the way over to the wall. The client decided, well, instead of going in and trimming it around the edges all the time, we're just going to let it creep over and go over into the decomposed granite areas of the planter bed and create a ground cover. And then along this edge here, where the gravel pathway is, we'll actually come through and we'll trim this. We don't want the Kurapia to grow into the gravel. But that's where we're at here. Follow-up video on what happened after we sprayed it with that vinegar. So this is what happened, and this is where we're at. Ed Wallace, Midwest Landscaping, tips and ideas. Be sure to smash that like button. Give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit that notification bell so that when we put out another video like this, you can be able to check it out. Give me your comments. Give me your suggestions. Share it with the rest of the Yardie Nation. We're help each other do good jobs here for our landscaping and our gardening. So let's get it together and make it happen positively. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.